All right, homies, I'm gonna tell you a story about this Vato. This true Mexican man. When I joined the Navy, this Vato was always like trying to be like crazy as hell, right? And one time we was on the boat, and this dude he just came out of nowhere, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the captain for today." He's over there whistling, being all like vatoed out and shit like that with his little hat, and he was like a little sailor. This dude was a private, man. He could have crashed the boat, man. I swear to God. And then he started like pulling the horn, like doo 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 doo, and just like everybody was like, "What?" And then dude, just like beeping his horn, like all crazy. Then the captain came in. He's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He's like, "Willie, ya te dije a la verga, Willie." And he's like, "Ah, my tripas and shit." And then he's like, "No mames, way." And he's like, "Yo, get back over there and make potatoes." This dude was a cook. He's like, "Yes, sir." And then when he was about to get out, he's like, "Fuck a la verga, way." And then was like, "No, what'd you say, Willie?" He tried to kick him, dude. I swear to God. So the captain's foot went all the way up over his head, and it was like down on his ass, man. And then Willie fucking fell down the stairs. He was just like, when he saw that shit, he was like, "Nah, he's gonna go for the goal." He's like, "I'm on his way." He just like got him, dude. And then, bah, güey, se dio en el pinche culo. And I was like, damn, bro. Everybody's like, the captain was like, "No mames, yo." Willie was so fucking crazy. He landed on a piece of soap. Then he fell on a bucket, bro. Like straight up, man. His ass was all wet, bro. So they always told us never to get in like animals and shit, but Vato's always picking up birds and shit. So we had this noisy ass parrot, dude. Willie hated that parrot. I swear to God, dude. One of these days he was gonna kill it. So he threw the bucket. He got his ass wet. He threw it on this bird, man. Almost fucking killed it. Everybody was like, "Yo, you're gonna get an Article 15 and shit." The captain was all like, "No, man, no mames, güey. Lo voy a dar un pinche Article 15." But then he was like, I'm gonna do some chewing shit." And he got all buzzed, and he's like, "Man, fuck Willie, whatever, man." He's just fucking clowning around and shit. And then he was just like chill about it. But at the same time, man, yo, Willie is always like fucking pushing buttons and shit, man. The captain was just, fucking dipping and shit. And he was like, "You know what? Fuck it. We didn't crash the boat and shit." And then he was just like spitting. Dude, he hit the fucking bell, dude, with his dip, yo. The wind hit the dip and it like came back. So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna repeat that shit." That shit was dope. Everybody was like, "Yo, captain." And then that shit hit him in the fucking face, yo. We were all like, "What the fuck, sir? What the fuck is going on, man?" Yo. Then we were always landing on these like ports and shit. I swear to God, dude, these were like some ghetto ass shit. We had the weirdest fucking chickens ever, man. They were fucking noisy as hell. We got some like sick ass cows. These cows, they look like they never ate shit in their entire life, bro. They were nasty fucking cows, man. And everybody was always like bringing them shits in because we had to like pick them up. So it was weird, man. The Navy's like weird shit, man. And I don't even know how the captain parked the boats, man, because we were all like scared Willie was gonna like fucking crash it. But this dude, aimless, like seamless, he would just park that shit, man. And then we'd be like, "Willie, you fucking private, get out there and fucking load up these sick cows, man." This dude couldn't even undo a belt buckle, man. This guy was dumb as fuck, dude. He's like, "Yeah, lift up this cow." And we were like, "What the fuck, Willie?" And then so he jumped up and tried to get that shit down. When he's like, "Captain, put that shit down." And it's like fucking pissed on him, like milk all over his face. And we're like, "Willie, no mamas, dude." He had like milk all over his fucking head and these sick ass cows. He's gonna load it up. Couldn't undo the belt buckle, bro. I swear to God, dude, this guy was dumb as shit, though. So he would always come out with this trippy ass shit, dude, like some weird shit, bro. But he would always get like the job done. But it was a trip, man. Instead of undoing that shit, this dude would like do some weird ghetto shit. This is the weirdest shit. Then he's like, "Yeah, load that cow up and shit, yo." But yo, and then he was a trip, man. He's always trying to get chicks and shit like that. So we were taking off, right? And then Willie was like, "Yo, I'm gonna try to pick up a chick next time we get onto the next port and shit like that." And this lady was trying to get on our boat, right? Yo, Willie smooth as fuck, bro. He tried to play off like it was his boat, dude. And then he was like, crane operator and shit. He was so smooth, man. He's like, "Oh shit, yo, I'll get you up here, miss. Let me figure out how I'm gonna get you up." She's like, "Oh damn." So he got the crane, right? Look, man, this dude was smooth, man. He was fucking the panty rider, bro. He could have picked her up, right? He was just like, "Oh, let me get in there," and fucking picked her up by the panties, dog. Like all the way in the ship, bro. This lady was like fucking college girl, and these are all fucking Navy dudes, right? Remember we had this fucking goat. It ate all the fucking her papers and shit. It looked like college papers, right? Stupid ass goats, bro. We had. Yo, so the next thing's a trip, bro. After this lady got in, she was like, "Oh man, where's my college papers and shit?" She was like, "Oh, thank you." And then, yo, Willie was trying to play that shit off smooth, right? So the goat had ate all her shit, dude. It ate the fuck out of it, and this guy must have been on acid or something, because he was just like, "Oh, so since the her little guitar is inside the goat, she's like, hey, miss, I got you. I'm going to play this music for you." And they was both together, right? And she started cranking the goat, man. Music started coming out of that goat. And I must have been on some acid too, because I could hear the music. This dude started, you know, banging on shit, and he got all wild up, and he had this duck. It was just like noisy as fuck. He started like pulling shit together and like banging pots and shit. Man, this dude was wilding out, bro. The captain was like up driving and shit, so he's busy, right? But like this Willie, man, he's like bing bong, bing bong, bing. He just started like doing his music. Is like, no mama's way, here I go, vato vatos. And then I was like, oh shit, Willie, no mama's way, que mamadas, bro. I swear to God, dude. And this chick was digging that shit, man. She must have been like fucking never been around. Dude, he picked up this cat and started fucking swinging it like a helicopter. He started like squishing it, and it was like bang, bang, bang. I was like, yo, don't let some animal FIFAs find you and shit, because they're gonna be like, this Vato's over here squishing ducks. I swear to God, bro. And then he put that shit back in the cargo, man. It was funny as fuck, man. Everybody was like, what the fuck, Willie? You fucking don't. You're gonna be a private for life. And we're like, don't fuck with the pigs, man. He was just like, yoink, 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 yoink. And then pulling them up and shit. They were all like, yo, trying to eat. Yo, that fucking retard bird. It was like laughing, yo. And this chick was just digging that shit, man. She was just like, oh, yeah, you want to see something cool? Let me open this cow. I fed this shit earlier. And he started like bing bong, la la bing bong, bing bong, 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 bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, 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 bing bong, bling. And then he was like, damn, dude, he was just like smooth, man. Like he was the king of the world, man. And all of a sudden we started like hearing like the boat slow down, right? So it was like kind of going like on chill mode, right? And I was like, oh shit, the captain was there, like, what the fuck, Willie? Ya te dije. Like, he's like trying to get smooth, and he's like, get your ass in here and cut potatoes, man. Dude, I swear to God, dude, he was just like, man, I'm done with the Navy and shit. After this, I'm done. We were all like, man, we shouldn't even give Willie a knife and shit at this time. Next thing we heard is like, that rowdy bird we picked up on the other port and shit. And then we're like, man, let's go get that bird before, Willie hurts it and shit. And then like, we heard like a splash and shit. And then I was like, yo, we went in there and was like, yo, Willie, where's the bird and shit? And we're like, we're putting two and two together, man. We're like, damn, I think Willie killed the bird.